All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to ratazah to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go in the Rakah Kwadash. And I'm entitled this video, Trouble in Paris, however they say it. Trouble in Paris, coming to a city near you, all right? And this is from Sky News 16 minutes ago. It says, breaking news. Rioting breaks out in Paris over pension plans. Again, breaking news from Sky News 16 minutes ago. Rioting breaks out in Paris over pension plans. It says, violence has broken out in Paris after President Macron forced through a policy, unrighteous decree. Violence has broken out in Paris after President Macron forced through a policy that would see the retirement age raised from 62 to 64. All right? So let's read a little bit of this article, and I got two scriptures I'm going to bring out, and I'll close out. All right? So again, from Sky News, this is the actual article. It says, chaos erupts in French Parliament as Macron bypasses vote and forces through controversial pensions bill. The president angered left-wing politicians after invoking special constitutional powers to pass the pensions bill, which he said is needed to ensure the system does not go bust. So this global economy is through. Esau Edom is through. His Ponzi scheme, his house of cards is failing left and right. You know? Again, coming to a city near you. All right? This is coming to a city near you. It says, there have been rare chaotic scenes in the French parliament as President Emmanuel Macron used special powers to push through an unpopular pensions bill which aims to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. Boos and chants from opposition politicians were heard in the National Assembly, the lower house, as left-wing MPs sung lines from the national anthem in reaction to the news that the legislation could pass without the need for a vote. The move by the government has also sparked fierce reaction by the public. Around 7,000 people demonstrated against the proposed pension changes in an unplanned rally on the Place de la Concorde in Paris across the river Seine, however you say that, from the assembly. All right? So it says, police fired tear gas and used a water cannon to disperse protesters, while officers who charged groups of demonstrators had cobblestones thrown at them, according to Reuters report. One police officer was helped by colleagues after appearing to be injured and fallen to the ground. The decision to invoke the special power Article 49.3 was made during a cabinet meeting at the presidential palace just minutes before the scheduled vote, as Mr. Macron had no guarantee of securing a majority in the assembly. He argued the reforms were essential to ensure the pension system does not go bust. More bailouts. You see, more unrighteous decrees, and the people are losing it. The people are tired of being oppressed. The people are tired of being squeezed. All hell is about to break loose, globally. And it's all by design, by the wicked elite. Like we always say, the Hegelian dialect. Pressure from above, pressure from below. The great squeeze to usher in the great reset. He argued the reforms were essential to ensure the pension system does not go bust, as the age and life expectancy of the population increases, but the move is expected to trigger motions of non-confidence in its government. Just like right now, there's a bunch of bank runs because there's a lack of confidence in the banks. This place is through. CTD, circling the drain. It says earlier, that's the point. That's pretty much the point. That's the point, all right? So again, trouble in Paris, okay? Coming to a city near you, all right? Beautiful times, like we keep saying, we're living in. Yapa times for the hopeful elect. Horrific times for the rest of you, all right? You heathens and the 2/3 of Yasharallah who refuse to repent. Our redemption is nigh. Salvation is truly nigh. Each day that passes is a day closer to the kingdom, to the downfall of this devil, Esau Edom. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right? Beautiful times. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Salakia. And the people are mourning. They've been mourning. All right? So I'm going to close out here, 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, right? 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right? The hour of temptation is quickly approaching. We're at the door of Jacob's trouble. All right? And we know the hour of temptation is going to try the world. All right? This is a global thing. All right? Our redemption is nigh. Evil days are quickly approaching, man. All hell is about to break loose. Beautiful times. Keep pushing, man. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babo. Kwam Yasharallah.